Okay, guys, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. Thank you to everybody that's donated some barbarians. Alright. Um, we've not been doing too bad. We're kind of here. We're going pretty full on. This is the deck that we've started using now. Because as you can see, baby boy, we managed to go and get that dragon. We got that baby dragon at long last, which is really fantastic. We can't use any of them really, so we're not going to bother. We can choose the balloon, but we need to get 10 of them, so we're not going to bother with them. Let's open up these chests and hope that we get something nice, like some sugar and spice. But yeah, we're not doing too bad. We're kind of up and down on the trophies right now, so I'm I'm not going to say that this deck is great, because if you can get the right counter push, like if you can counter push them, it destroys them. But if they're just sort of constantly waiting and letting you make the first move, you really have to sort of force them to make that move first, so that you can get in there afterwards. We're going to ask for some more barbarians. We're going to donate some hogs. We need barbarians, so I don't want to send the barbarians over to other people. Um, okay, we can't do anything else because they're all asking for barbs, unfortunately. So we're going to go jump straight into a game and see what we've got going on, guys. Um, and see if maybe we can get a nice little push and show you that the team's working really well. Obviously, the combination is just rotating through a lot of cards to sort of basically get to the baby dragon and the witch, and there's the musketeers. So that's pretty much the combination that you want to be trying to get, because that's your pushing combination, guys. Everything else is pretty much defensive. They're there for a defensive purpose, really. Obviously, you can go and chuck in the archers as well, which will give a nice little helping hand. Wow, he really shut that push down. So he's actually running... What did he run? Fireball and a zap. So he's going to be able to shut down my minions very easily. And as I say, like everything here is basically a building up a push kind of system. You kind of throw everything out, get them out of the way, so that you can get through to their main cards and get rid of everything else. Okay, he's still got his fireball, so I don't want to go too crazy on... There we go. Hopefully we can get a couple of hits out on the tower. Unfortunately we didn't, so that's the way it is sometimes, guys. Wow, he's not going to ease off on that Tesla, is he? Here comes the fireball. No, he's going to go with zap first. That's fine. There's the fireball. Now we want to make a quick push, guys. Oh, crap. This really isn't going well. He's just got enough cards to constantly be sort of grinding us out. We do not want to get that thing to our tower. It's okay that the barbs are going to go down, that's fine, because we just don't want him to get to that tower. There we go. Well, unfortunately, we couldn't really push through his deck because he was the. As you can clearly see, that is the biggest downfall to our deck. I didn't want to use the minions and baby dragon to go after his Tesla because he has both the zap and the fireball. So that is a big problem for us. But it's okay. We can still sort of fight against that. Now, I don't know, but most people that run a elixir pump at this stage of the game unfortunately tend to have the balloon, not the balloon, the Hujua, the what do you call it? I've completely forgotten its name. The Expo, the Dirty Expo. Not always, but you'll find quite a lot of the time that's what they have. Okay, we're just going to play our baby dragon here. Barb's going down because we want to get rid of that pump before it can really do too much. You know, if we can get rid of the pump, he's pretty much wasted his elixir. That's what we kind of aim to do. Oh, whoops, that was bad. Well played, my friend. That balloon's causing us a bit of problems. We need to counter on that setup really quick. Because of the fact of he's wasted quite a lot of elixir, so now he's on the defensive here, guys. Get that baby dragon in again. Get those goblins in. Get them goblins in to take care of his giant. Happy days. Now, he tried to just quickly push us, but that's fine, because we don't want to let him be able to do that. Okay, we're going to get a very quick push going up on the right-hand side here. Left-hand side. He's trying to push our tower as well, so because of the fact of we're actually got a much quicker team set up than him, we should be able to jump in on the tower and grind it out. Go, 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 go. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. Oh, wow. Okay, we need to push all out here, guys, because we cannot have him hit that. Good game. Wow. All we needed was 2 more seconds and that fireball would have been out, guys. 2 more seconds. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, we're going to have one more fight. One more. As you can see, the pushing power on it is fairly good, but it's not the best. You know, I think once the cards are leveled up, quite possibly. But the thing that's really good about this is not only do you have fairly good pushing power, you have really good defensive power as well. So as you can see right there at the end, he was like trying to call upon the dragon, the prince and the giant, but yet because I have quite a few little cards that are very quick elixir cards, I was able to sort of take care of that no problem. Just because of the fact of we were able to put things down in front of the prince and distract him, and then at the same time we were able to bring out the bigger cards as well. So it does work quite nicely, but at the same time it's not fantastic. You know, it's not the best pushing deck. It's more of a countering deck. You really sort of want to focus on pushing once somebody's tried to push you. So it's more of a countering deck, because you can bring cards out very quickly to defend, so you haven't got to worry about too much elixir for the defensive bases, and then you can just kind of build up that push and get that push going. We are unfortunately out of rotation, so we're not really able to push on that prince too much, but now we've got double elixir. This is where this deck comes into a big advantage, because double elixir means that we can get all of our main big cards out and we can push hard. Yes, you are sort of susceptible to arrows and stuff like that, but that's okay, because obviously as soon as they play their arrows, you just go and smack down those cards again. So you can pile the pressure on a lot quicker than they can pile the pressure on. This is the good thing about the deck, unless of course they're running 2 level 5 musketeers on you, then obviously things are a little bit harder. Because obviously a level 5 musketeer does a lot of damage. And obviously he had a rocket right there at the end, which is bad for us. But yeah, as you can see, the team is pretty good, but you do need that rotation, guys. If you don't have the rotation, as you can see, these last 3 games I have struggled a little bit because of the way things were. Unfortunately, we've had people that are able to counter the deck quite well, and also somebody that we played against that our cards were out of rotation. We just could not get a decent rotation on the cards. But as you can see, we are doing quite good, but it's not the best deck in the world. I don't know if obviously we're going to stay with this deck, but for right now it's a fairly good deck to use. I'm enjoying it. Wow. Okay, so that didn't go well. Why's he got skeletons? I really hope he doesn't have skeletons because he's running a certain board. And if he is, I'm going to be extremely angry, because it is a very dirty, cheap board to run. But I'm hoping he's just got a Tesla in his deck. Okay, we have to counter on that very quickly. We go, 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 go. Well, it's not exactly a very quick counter, but hopefully it's going to be good enough to warrant. And it's not, because unfortunately the barbs have been distracted by that Tesla, and then they would have been distracted even further over to the barb hut as well. So that was really unlucky for us. But it's okay. Now he has arrows and stuff, so I don't really want to go too crazy with the pushing bits, because obviously he can just take me out with arrows like that, as you can clearly just see. We're going to get goblins down here to fight off those. We're now going to use a fireball to take on all of the things there. Pull down that. Pull out our baby dragon as well. Minions on the opposite side. We're going to lose this tower, guys. I wasn't expecting that push. Yeah, fuck. Come on now, what the hell? He's got arrows, so he doesn't need to worry about that other side. We just can't get... This is the one thing I don't like about this deck, is the fact of things are quite squishy, so it is very hard to push through defences. So I am looking at possibly changing that up, because as I say, it is very hard to push through defences with this deck. So I will be looking at changing some of that up. I might sort of go back to the setup I was using before, because unfortunately we have just been kicked out of Arena 6. So I might sort of bring the giant back in to give the smaller troops some more sustainability. So obviously we can build up the push behind the giant rather than the barbs, because the barbs get distracted by defences, they get distracted by everything, and they're not that great for squishing, because they're quite squishy in comparisons. And it seems we do have quite squishy cards. We need that protection. And I think instead of the archers, we shall bring the musketeer back into the deck. Again, just because she's got a little bit more health than the archers, so she might sort of survive. You know, we have, obviously there's two archers and they both have 220 damage each. The musketeer has got overall 12 more damage, 12 more HP, roughly the same sort of damage, and she actually shoots 0.1 seconds quicker as well, but she does cost that 1 elixir more. But she is really good. I like her. We'll try one more battle, and then I think that will be the end of the video. But we're gonna do good. We should win this one. We're a level 7. He's actually a level 6, so we should be able to win this pretty easy. But we'll see. We'll see. Do a quick. This is the other thing that I like about having the smaller cards, like the goblins and the spear goblins, because you can quickly get a couple of cards out of your deck to get that rotation into your board, you know. Except for we didn't really anticipate him doing that combination, which is, I think, going to beat us. Okay, well, we just managed to survive that, so now that we know that he's going to be running the Prince Minion combination, we know that we just need to save our Fireball for that. Oh wow, he's got a level 3 Witch, really? Oh my god. He has got a very strong push, guys. This might not be as easy as I was hoping. Just because, yep, he's running all of the big pushing cards. So this is going to actually be really hard. The main thing that we've got to our advantage over him here is because he's running a lot of the big cards. He's spending a ton of elixir. So right now he's probably only got like he's lower elixir than us basically. But it's okay because we weren't really using the huge cards to go and defend. But we've got our push here, so I'm going to put a dragon down at the back, so that I can then go and get my 10 elixir and quickly drop my giant, followed by my witch, and we are going to push with our spear goblins behind and our musketeer, because the witch is going to take care of the hordes. The musketeer is going to come in with some damage as well. Now, yeah, that's okay. He's got a very, very strong deck up in here. He's got very good cards to counter my cards. We are not going to be able to win this, guys. He's got all of the best cards you can really have in this stage, and he is more leveled up than us as well. Even though he's a level 6, you know, he's got that level 3 witch, which is really killing us. Level 5 minions, which again is really killing us. A level 5, look, we just can't do anything. Level 5 giant, you know, this guy is a pay-to-play player. We are not a pay-to-play player. Yes, I have bought a couple of things, but that's more just, I've mostly been buying the gems just to speed up chests so that I can always have that free chest slot. We haven't been buying gems to go and buy chests to be able to level our cards up a lot quicker, whereas that's what he was. He was a much better level 7 than we are, level 7. So he's definitely been buying his cards. But as you can see, a lot of people in this stage are running the musketeer / prince, because it is a good combination. The musketeer will charge in, do a lot of damage to the tower if you don't close him down, and the same with the the musketeer. If you let her on your tower, she will do some damage, guys. She really is strong. She does like 200. What the hell happened there? Thank you. Whoa, did you guys see that? There was some massive lag going on there, and that's just really cost me my witch and my dragon there, because for some reason the giant did not get down. So that really did hurt me quite a bit there, guys. Okay, we're going to play our witch. That way the skeletons come out and distract the prince, and that's what we were hoping for, that he didn't get a shot off on our witch. And now obviously we don't have the energy because we weren't allowed time to energize up as such, so we just let the witch and the dragon get in and take down the tower. And now we're going to again do a very slow push. Well, no, we're just going to defend right now. We're going to drop the minions on top of the musketeer and the thingy. One thing I will always say, guys, do not attack goblins with minions with minions. You are never, ever, ever going to win. It's impossible. You cannot win that, because of the fact of the minions attack very quickly, and if you let them get into your deck, if you try to spawn them, the time it takes to spawn goblins and actually let them do some work, it's just impossible to fight against them, because by the time they've actually finished spawning, your goblins have taken out, your minions have taken out like 3 of the opponent's minions. So it's the other way round. If you try to spawn minions to fight against minions, by the time you finish spawning your minions, the opponent would have taken out 3 of your minions. Don't do it, because they will die. Just put something, try to move them a little bit further back so maybe they meet each other, but never drop them right on top of on top of minions, because they're just going to get wrecked unless they're attacking something else first. But if their focus is going to be your minions, don't do it. But that's going to be it for the video, guys.